And, staying on the topic, a lot of guys, especially on my channel, are kind of obsessed with their size. I know I am to some extent. So, from your experience as a girl, how much does size actually matter?
I'm not gonna lie to you. Back in the day, I had a hard time answering this question because I was like, size doesn't matter. Size doesn't matter. Little did I know at the time, I only had sex with guys that were average or above average. And so in my head, I didn't really know what small really was and if there was such thing as too small. There were guys with massive dicks that did not know how to use it, and there were guys with average dicks that could do it 10 times better than a guy with a massive dick. So this whole notion of big means absolutely nothing to me. I'm not impressed if you have a big, because chances are because you think you have a big dick, you can't actually do anything with it because you've just been told, oh, I have a big dick, so that's all I need. We know, and I'm sure this channel is very, well versed in this topic. The thing is there is such thing. This is the truth. There is such thing as too small, and there is such thing as too big. Vaginas, the width is different. Our vaginas are all very different. So just like you guys are fixated on your penis size, the girl's vagina too has to be the right fit for you. Everyone has, every pot has a lid. That's the reality of it. Is your small PP might be great for somebody else's small VV. Like, that's how I like to put it. I do believe though that regardless, big or small, because big people have problems. It's painful. They can't actually have successful sex. A lot of girls find it unenjoyable. Even giving them a blowjob is uncomfortable. Like, sex positions that you might like with someone who has an average or smaller dick, you can't enjoy or can't even do with a big dick. Same thing with a small. So the beauty of it though is with a dick and a small dick, you have other options. You are not limited to just your size. So for me, when someone says does size matter, to a degree, for me, what really matters is actually the shape of the dick. I was with a guy who
Hmm.
had a smaller penis, the smaller one that I've seen in my lifetime. And
Okay.
I was like, oh God, what am I
Yeah.
going to do with this? Right? Like, made judgments right away. His penis was curved
Mhm.
upward,
Yeah.
smaller, but upward. And wow, 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 wow. And I was like, there's no way that I am enjoying it this much with the fact that he has a smaller penis. So that's when I realized this stupid conversation about size is kind of dumb. It really is kind of dumb, and I get why people are insecure about it. It's because of society and all this conversation around it, and dumb girls who talk about oh, he has a small dick anyways. Like, you don't even know how to make yourself come. So like, do me a favor, don't talk about anyone's penis size. That's the reality of it for me. If I can't go and have sex with a guy and not make myself come, even if he doesn't know my body, because how can he know my body? I don't know his. I just met him, let's say, right?
Right. Right.
If I can't
Yeah.
go down there and do my thing and get something out of it, I'm to blame. Okay? Vice versa too. So that's how I've learned to go from somebody who thought that size mattered and that that notion was true, and then experiencing actually through personal experiences that that's really not the case at all. So, I
Yeah,
mean,
that's a
extremities are
great
a
point.
problem.
And yeah, and guys like forget that. I've heard that from other girls as well, that they forget that girls' vaginas are also very different. Like the outside shape, the inside, like the opening, all of that is different. And it's all a matter of actually finding a girl that is a good fit for you, that enjoys your size, your shape as well, and that is going to be a good match. Again, like you you can have the biggest ever and then you are with a girl that is super tight. You're not going to be able to have sex. It's just going to be unpleasant and painful all the time. So
Mhm.
it's great points you're making right here. And the fact that you actually enjoyed sex the most with guys that were like average or below average just tells guys that it's not about the size, it's about how you can actually use it and your fit with the girl that you're with. So I'm glad you said that as a woman as well.